Are you trying to fix diastasis rectus by doing exercises like these abdominal curl exercises? Are you finding that your condition just isn't improving? Hi, I'm Michelle, and today I'm going to show you the key step involved in healing your rectus diastasis and firming up your belly if you're suffering from this condition. Now, I'm just going to take a moment to briefly talk to you about your abdominal muscles so you know which abdominal muscles we're working and why we're working them. I'm not going to go through the condition of diastasis rectus too much here. Just to say that if you see the abdominal muscles here, the rectus abdominis muscles, you can see that there's a line down the middle here in this image. So where those six-pack muscles join, that is an area of tissue, and that tissue becomes stretched when you're pregnant. So when that stretches apart, as you do your sit-up exercises, that area bulges forward. And this is exactly what you don't want, particularly for your first 8 weeks, because the first 8 weeks are critical for healing of your diastasis. What you do want is to use the muscles that, if you imagine peeling away those muscles, there's an inner layer underneath those rectus abdominis muscles. And they're like a corset that you can see here. Now these corset muscles wrap around your trunk here, and they actually tension, and so they pull the bulge so that it's actually not bulging forward. They'll tighten that tissue here so that the area doesn't bulge forward. Now, unfortunately, during pregnancy, these muscles get stretched and become weak. And often women never rehabilitate them, so they have this problem going on for a very long time. So let's get started. I want to show you how to activate these muscles and do it properly. And I really want you to take the time to do this properly before you progress to my next video on strengthening these particular muscles as well. So the first step we're going to do is actually find these muscles. I'm going to bring you into side lying and let's find them. So all you need to do is lie down either on your bed, a firm bed at home, or on the ground. If you might like a pillow to support your head if you need one, and come down into side lying with me. Now position yourself so that your legs and knees are bent, that you've got the inward curve in your back. So you don't want to be a rounded back, you want to have an inward curve in your back, and bring your head down comfortably so you don't strain through your neck. Now the way to find these innermost deep muscles is to find your pelvic bone there and slide off the inside. Now you can use your fingers underneath your clothes if you'd like to feel that area there. I'm just going to go over the top so you can see what I'm doing. I've got my 4 fingers there and feeling in through here. Now I want you to start by relaxing your tummy and allowing it to bulge forward completely. So let your lower tummy relax right forward. So have a big breath in and breathe out. Bring your fingers up here. And now what I want you to do very gently is breathe in. And as you breathe out, think about lifting this lower abdominal area away from your pubic bone. So you're just lifting it a little bit and try and hold it. Hold the contraction for 1 and 2 and relax it right down. Now what you should have felt is a little tiny indrawal through this area here. You shouldn't feel anything happening up the top here. That's your six-pack muscles. We don't want to use those at the moment. We're using the wraparound muscles. Again, let's practice that again. So let your tummy go completely because it's really important that you get this right. This is a really gentle, subtle contraction. So fingers over the top, have a big breath in. Now as you breathe out, gently draw in just slightly this lower area and imagine you're lifting your abdomen away from that pubic bone. So just lifting up slightly to get that really gentle tension in that lower abdomen. I sometimes think about the area below my briefs and drawing that area in just a little bit and keep breathing and keep holding. Keep breathing and holding and let it go. So part of the exercise is to hold this on while you breathe. You'll notice that when you breathe in, it wants to let go. So we want to try and actually hold these muscles against a breath. That's the very first step. Now, if you can feel that really quite well in that position, you might be ready to roll over onto your back. Let's now do the same exercise, but on your back. So coming over, lying down flat. You want your knees bent so that you can keep an inward curve in your back. You don't want to flatten out the back curve. So I'm just going to move my mic across a little bit here so it makes me more comfortable. All right, so inward curve there. My legs are bent. All right, and again, bring both hands up, and you're going to bring them again inside those pelvic bones like that. All right, let's take the breath in. And as you breathe out, think about the area below your briefs and just draw it in a little bit. And you should feel that area just develop a gentle tension. Try to keep breathing. Try to breathe and hold. Breathe and hold. And then relax. So you're not feeling a great big indraw with this. That's not correct. You're just feeling that area just develop a little bit of tension. So if you're not sure about it on your back, go back to your side and practice in that position. Otherwise, you can come onto your back and practice those holds there. Let's do one more on the back. So we're going to do a 3 to 5 second hold here, which is what I want you to practice at home. Ready? Breathing in. Breathe out. Fingers on the abdomen. Now just draw in a little bit and hold and breathe for 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 5 and relax. And if you're from the US, you can probably hear kookaburras in the background here. So that's one of our native birds. So it's very handy to hear a kookaburra during your workout. All right, so we've got those exercises going on your side and on your back. Now let's do them in sitting, because sitting and standing are the positions you really need these muscles to work in. So we're going to come out and sitting into a dining chair. All right, so to start activating these muscles in sitting, this is the way that you can practice. You want a firm chair that's fairly high. This won't work well on your low, soft lounge. So get yourself into your firm dining chair. Move yourself away from the back of the chair. As soon as you sit back, these muscles, these abdominal muscles, relax. So that's the first tip. As soon as you sit forward and keep away from the back of the chair, these muscles have to switch on to stabilise your spine. Now, you need to sit tall, get your posture right. So you need to lengthen through the crown of your head. You can see that I've got a slight inward curve in my lower back. If I'm slumped, these muscles won't work well and the diastasis will bulge. So sit yourself tall. Again, bring your fingers around inside the pelvis. I'll put my top down here, so hopefully you can see my tummy. And I've had a large diastasis, so I had a large baby, so I've really worked hard at getting these muscles going. All right, fingers on the inside. Again, looking forward, breathing in and breathe out. And as you breathe out, think to draw this lower area in just slightly and lift, as if you're lifting your lower abdomen away from your pubic bone. Try and lift and hold that and breathe. And if you feel some contraction through your pelvic floor, that's great. It means that you're getting the tummy muscles as well as the pelvic floor muscles going. That's exactly what you want. Breathe again. And one more time, breathing. And relax down. So you can see there's not much movement in my abdomen happening there at all. It's just a very tiny, subtle movement and back. And once again, as I said before, this area shouldn't be contracting. All right, so you can do that when you're sitting, when you're nursing, when you're feeding. Lots of times you can actually practice with your baby getting those muscles activated. Finally, let's finish off in standing. So coming up into standing wherever you are, just move the chair across. And again, you need to think about your posture. So you're bearing your weight evenly between both feet, all right? You've got your knees just slightly soft, not locked back. And you have the inward curve in your lower back. You're going to lift through the crown of your head, lower your shoulders back and down so you have that nice tall posture to start with. Remember, you tend to be like that after your pregnancy. So you want to lift, soften your knees, shoulders back and down and lift. And that position starts to activate the abdominal muscles already. And now in that position, you'll find that feeling through that area there, just drawing in just a little bit. And again, I'm just pulling up a little bit in that area and drawing in slightly and hold it as you breathe and hold. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and relaxing the belly down. Now, you can be doing that repeatedly during the course of the day. Ideally, you're trying to get 30 of those repetitions done at least during the course of the day. So that's 30 of your 3 to 5 second holds in different positions if you can do it. So try to incorporate it into everything that into your everyday life as much as you can. Now, as I said, next time we'll be adding strengthening exercises or strength to these exercises. So make sure that over the next week or two you really practice this so that you can then move on to that next video. So I really hope this information has helped you understand how to activate the correct muscles to activate, the transverse abdominis muscles, and how to activate them properly. If it has, I'd be really grateful if you could give this video a like below because it helps other ladies like you find the video too. Thanks so much for watching today. Don't forget to get all my exercises on my pelvic app. You can download it in the link below. It's got all my exercises in a convenient place, all in one place. So again, thanks for watching. I'll see you next time. Bye for now.